What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox 360 World of Tanks video. Today we're going to be looking at the Tier 9 French artillery, the Chatillon 155-55. Now I probably said that wrong and I'm sorry. I've had this for a while now and I'm in love with this tank. I know I say that a lot about a lot of tanks that I play with, but I really enjoy this tank almost as much as my IS-7. That's how much I really enjoy this tank. Now, before we begin, I'm sorry. Yesterday I was going to put up another video other than Loot Crate. I recorded some videos for World of Tanks yesterday with Rush Dodge and Bubba. But apparently there is something going wrong between my converting the videos from my Elgato to my movie studio Sony Pro thing. And trying to make the videos work. For some reason the sound and the videos are not matching up right, and I don't know what's going on. It might be time for me to actually upgrade my movie studio's editing program, so we'll see what happens on that. But you will actually see those videos today on this one. I'm actually going to use those as my example videos of how well this tank works. I thought it would be cool and neat to add them in there instead, because it was a fun day. It was a fun day of playing the other day. Also, I know you guys didn't see the history lesson on the front of this, because really there wasn't too much to really talk about of this tank, in the sense of historical references, because this tank only existed on blueprints, pretty much just like the Waffle E100 and stuff like that, and the E100s. It's just like blueprints, that's it. Nothing set in stone, stuff like that, so this tank really didn't exist in that sense. Anyway, so as we usually do, we compare this tank to another tank of its tier, which we usually stick with the American line because I do know that line pretty well. This tank has been amazing for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed the artillery and playing this line a lot better than the American line in the sense of playing it. I've enjoyed this very much. So let's go ahead and compare the stats of the American M53-55 artillery tier 9 to the Chatillon 155-55. So let's talk about right now the basic stuff. Like, now I usually don't go over armor on artillery because it's usually pretty crappy, but we're going to take a look at it because it was very interesting when I got to this tank on what I saw. Now, on the armor on the 53-55 is 25, 13, 13. Now, on the BC, we have 102 millimeters in the front of the hull, 76 on the side, and 51 on the back. That's more than the freaking M54. I mean, the 53-55. So, I mean, that is pretty decent. Now, a lot of you guys are like, well, by that time, you know, majority of the tanks can kill you in this and that. Yes, they can. They can usually kill you in 1 or 2 shots. But the cool thing about this is that you do get that chance to ricochet. Looking at the front of this tank, I mean, it does have a decent angle to it. If you really look at like the T110E5, it really has that sleek design like the T110E5 does on the front of this thing, or the M103 body style. So it can actually ricochet shots. I've done it with big tanks. I've done it with E100 shooting at me and stuff like that. So I have ricocheted with this tank. Now, the next thing we need to talk about too, since this thing does have more armor, you would think that it would lack in speed or something like that. But no, really, to be honest with you, this thing goes 56 kilometers per hour. Same thing as the M53-55, which I believe may be the same size or lighter. I can't remember the tonnage and stuff like that. If you guys want to know the tonnage, Call of Wolf always knows the tons of all the tanks. I don't know, it's like his weird thing that he likes to know is the tons of all the tanks. It's not, like I said, it's pretty neat in the sense it's got actually some decent armor. Now, the other thing that makes this tank stand out a little bit is a fully rotating turret that we could look at right now. This thing goes 360 degrees, whatever way you want to go, it goes. It's really neat how this thing operates actually in the field. You would think your bubbles would get all whacked out and this and that, and they do. they get pretty decent size, as you'll see in the videos I recorded the other day with Rush Dodge and Bubba. But the thing is, it brings it in pretty quickly. The bubbles don't get too whacked out and stuff like that. On the M5355, they do kind of stay a little bit more whacked out because you actually have to adjust your entire tank. On this one, you don't have to adjust your tank at all, which is really, really neat. Now, a lot of you guys are like, well, the M5355 is still a better tank and this and that. And we'll go over the reason why most people probably think that. But the thing bad about the M5355 is that you still have to rotate the body. Now, it does have a decent amount of degrees that you can go turn left and right on a map. I can't remember the exact degrees, and I forgot to write it down on my paper, but it is a pretty decent amount of wavering left and right before you actually have to move your tank. So it's really not a huge disadvantage for that tank. The only thing nice about having the 360 degrees on any map is that you can keep moving, you can go anywhere you want, and still point one direction and still be able to turn and shoot at people. It really comes in handy when you get surrounded by somebody and you need to make that shotgun move. You guys seen me on Crazy Roy's video. If you haven't, go check it out. I do shotgun a tank trying to come over and kill me, and it works out great. That's the nice thing about having a fully rotating turret. Now, it does go pretty slowly on rotating, and we're going to check out all those stats right now and compare the rest of the M5355 with this tank. Now, the traverse speed for the turret, as I was going to say, is 10 degrees a second, so it's not very fast at all. You're going to have to move the whole tank with the turret if you're going to be, you know, shooting somebody that's coming up on you, if you want to get that quicker speed in there. Other than that, it's perfect for what it's doing out in the you know, when you're actually in artillery mode or sniper mode, whatever you want to call it. You know, it actually does pretty decently. With that amount of speed, it doesn't allow your bubbles to get too big, so it's pretty nice that that doesn't distort too much of you moving your turret around. Pretty nice. Now, let's compare the rate of fire, the accuracies, the penetration damage, all that stuff of the M5355 with the 155-56 Chatillon. So the rate of fire for the M5355 is 1.88. Okay, so almost two rounds a minute, and probably with your crew and stuff like that, you can probably get it pretty close to that if you have a very experienced crew. And I've seen that before with Bubba's crew. I think he's gotten it almost to 2 rounds a minute with that tank. Now with the Chatillon, or we'll just call it BC. I don't want to call it back chat because I don't want people to think I'm talking about the medium. So the BC, we got a rate of fire 2.37, which you could almost get it to 2.50 with a really good crew. Somewhere in there, those are the stats that I've looked up on the forums and stuff like that, where people have gotten maxed out crews, kind of how much they're able to, you know, reload and stuff like that, which is really, really nice. So the 155 does have, to be honest with you, it should be a little more. I would like it to be a little bit more, but with the reload time and stuff like that, I can understand it being down a little bit. So the 53-55 is kind of winning right now. You know, they're kind of tied on the rate of fire and stuff like that, in the sense of the actual gun, not the overall tank. In the end, we'll talk about the overall tanks. Now the accuracy, and this is the stuff I thought was pretty freaking awesome. The accuracy and aiming time comparison. This is where it starts getting really different, where you can see the diversity in these tanks. Now the accuracy on the 53-55 is 0.83. The accuracy on the back chat, or not back chat, the BC, see, I'm going to say it, I'm going to screw it up, I knew I would, is 0.69, guys. That is a huge difference. That is amazing. Okay, I know it's still pretty high, but this is an artillery. You're not going to be pinpoint accurate. You're not going to have the 0.34 like you have on some tanks. This is really, really good accuracy. Now, you will have those games where you get shitty ass rolls and stuff, but the accuracy is pretty sweet and pretty dead on. You're going to see in the videos further on. So right now, the BC is pulling away a little bit. Now, the aim time. Remember when I told you guys, you know, being able to just sit your tank anywhere and rotate that thing 360 degrees, the turret? This is another amazing thing about this tank. The aim time for the M5355 is 7. Okay? 7.00. Okay? If you guys don't know, that means seconds. Sorry. If you're not watching this, I say it like that because a lot of people actually listen to my stuff like a podcast because they're at work. A lot of people have called me up and say, hey, I just put my headphones on. I'm, you know, stocking shelves or something like that, and I'm just listening to your podcast. So I try to be in depth as possible for everyone else that's doing like a podcast kind of thing. Now, like we said, the 5355 is 7 seconds. The aim time for the BC is 5.50. Let me say that again. 5.50. So that's about a second 0.10 better than the M5355. That means your bubbles go in a lot quicker than the 5355. And with the gun rammer and the gun lane drive, all this stuff, you know, the aiming time is going to get 100 times better with the gun lane drive. That is amazing. So when you shoot or when you need to get to the other side of the screen, it's not going to kill you. Like, you're still going to get that quick aim in time. It's really nice being able to outbeat other artilleries that are trying to play and stuff like that. So all in all, the 5355 is beating us in penetration and damage. But we got a 360 degree turret. We have better aiming time. We have better accuracy. I would have to say, to be honest with you, between the two, it's a close race, but I would say the Chatillon wins. I would have to say, not by a lot, but it does win. I think because of the accuracy, the aim time, to be able to, you know, the rotating turret, the armor on the front of it, you know, is a huge stepping stone for this tank and makes it better than the M5355. Now, a lot of you guys might disagree with me, and that's fine. But before you do, actually play with the tanks. I've played with both tanks. Okay, I've played with the 5355. No, I don't own it. But when I've gone over to Bubba's house on vacations, I've actually played a lot of that tank. So I do know the feeling of it and how great it is to be able to blow people up in one shots. You can still do that with the BC. I mean, you could still freaking hit a tank and blow them up pretty easily. So it's not a bad tank at all. Now let's go into the we'll just take a quick look at the consumables real quick. I just use the regular high explosive rounds. I don't use the gold ones and stuff like that. Supposedly, you know, some people like to use them, or the OCO rounds, MLEs. Whatever's your fancy. You could try them out. They all do differently, a little bit here and there. I know it seems like these two are the same, but they are different in ways. And I can't remember exactly the reason for that. But anyways, that's for a whole different thing. Anyways, going to equipment. Now, right now, the only thing I have is a medium caliber artillery shell rammer and an enhanced gun lane drive on this tank. You can start getting camouflage nets for these tanks. They do have a decent camouflage on them, but because I've seen people go by some of these tanks that do have camouflage on them and have their crew up and 5, 20, 10, 15 feet away, something like that, and they still don't see them. Like, it takes them forever to fucking spot an artillery. So now let's see, the enhanced torsion bar, you could probably put that on there for durability. You know, because with this tank you do go pretty fast, and jumping things sometimes screws you over. To be honest with you, toolbox is nice to have because you do have that armor in the front, and I have just taken, you know, shots in the side and lost my tracks and wish I had a toolbox to repair my thing quicker because I've already used my repair kit. So, but yeah, you definitely want the rammer and the gun lane drive on this tank, just like most artilleries. You do want that on this thing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy watching these two battles that me, Rustage, and Bubba did the other day. Hope you guys enjoyed them, and then when we come back, I'll sum up my thoughts.
I was on there last night with my backpack and at the airport one, and this lady from Australia, she's behind me. She sat there the whole freaking game. She didn't shoot at nobody, right? And somebody out there with a chafee like you, running around killing people like crazy, you know. And I see them coming this way.
Yes.
I see them coming this way, so I moved my ass way, way away. And she started yelling and swearing. And I said, you should have moved when I moved. And she's yelling and swearing about no teamwork and stuff like that. Well, I told her I would shoot the chafee, but there was an IS-3 coming. I was going to let him kill her, and then I'd shoot him, right? You should have heard her go off. I killed the chafee, right? And as soon as the IS-3 got done killing her, I killed him too. It was so freaking funny. She was so pissed.
That's awesome.
My wife,
hunting time.
My wife could not believe that Australian woman swearing like that. And no one was talking to her, you know what I'm saying? She's just out there swearing at everybody.
That's hilarious.
But it was funny as shit. But that chafee, I said, I had to make her look again, make sure it wasn't you, because he was cleaning people up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta love the chassis.
You just get beside him and start going around in a circle, man.
Alright, I think I know what one Artie is. He's gonna be at A3 right in there. He just knocked a tree down.
Already on.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. I ain't doing that bullshit again today. We did this earlier, Rush. Within the first 2 minutes, me and Bubba had the already gone.
Oh, there was what, 4 of them? 3 of them?
Yeah. I keep going to like press hull lock and there's no hull lock.
That's the nice thing about this tank not having hull lock.
I just took a random shot where I used to sit with Artie. Nobody was popping up, so.
I'm looking right now. I just looked at that
I'm lit
village
up. I'm
to the
freaking
left.
lit up. How could I be lit up?
You're lit up?
Yeah, G69 up top.
Oh yeah. What's
And
the
I am
carnival?
still lit. I could unlit the thing.
Oh, I almost had him. Where were you, sitting on the railroad tracks, or?
No, I was out in that little hollow. He lit me up, that little bastard.
How was that?
Nice. Somebody just landed a beautiful shot on that guy. Nice shot, WizardKen.
Yeah, once you play with this a lot, man, you get used to, like, where these rounds are gonna land, and you can almost hit almost every time.
I'm still trying to get used to it. I can't wait,
Bubba,
though.
It's taking him a while to get used to that one. But once he does, he's nasty.
Kind of got a little bit of a hang time, I find.
Yeah, it does seem like it hangs up in the air a little longer than usual.
But the big back check, you gotta definitely let the dots get to the smallest. Then you're almost guaranteed you're gonna hit.
Okay.
But if you don't, probably not gonna hit.
Yeah, we almost won on this one earlier, and I thought these guys were being dumb. They rushed the middle, like 2 or 3 of them. Fucking, it was great. It was the greatest thing I've seen. Like, we were just tearing them up left and right because they did that.
Yeah.
And
they didn't have no artillery.
them up.
We took them all out.
yeah.
No artillery. God darn it. Oh, fuck it. Gotta move every time.
Yeah, big Panther right there. missed him.
Going to the left. I disappeared. I have been doing bad with like invisible shots. Like once they disappear, they're doing terrible on trying to land regular shots. Eat it, E50.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he's still stuck there, I got a shot on him.
I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if he's blown his.
Oh, way overshot. Wow. That's ridiculous. I was zeroed right in, just like. He must have
E100.
moved. Yeah.
Ah, see, invisible shots are bad for me. I'm gonna stay away from doing invisible shots.
Medium up on the hill.
Yeah, bastard. I can't move back until he goes gone.
Come on. Dancing flames. Beautiful. Come on, buddy.
Oh, I shot way
Pop your head
off.
over the hill.
That was a bad shot.
Oh, what is that? The Egg Panther? It is. Oh, 54 picked him off. There we go. Now they're spotting the guys on the left. E75 and E100. Hey, cheese.
I'm gonna hit one of those bastards.
I hope
Well,
so.
someone
There
got
we
a
go.
double hit. Nice.
I got 388.
I got the 100. I got the 100.
I tracked one person.
I got 388. This guy's probably shitting his pants like 5 artillery rounds. Or 3, I guess.
No,
It just looked like a shit ton of rounds
6
coming
if
out.
Bubba uses all of his fucking rounds coming out.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. I was just seeing rounds like crazy.
I hit him that time.
Awesome.
Not very well, but I hit him.
See if I can hit him.
Trying for the...
Oh, yeah! For the finish.
Yeah,
Alright, there's 2
I
guys
hit him and
close
you
to
took
us.
that last little bit was in him. That's 18%.
Tortoise.
Nice little tortoise.
Ah, god damn it.
They're pushing the E75 now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him as soon as I load.
Alright, I'll move back there. We'll try and track him up.
Here he goes.
Kill him!
Oh, 873, the bastard. And he's still alive, ain't he? Faggot's still alive. What'd you get, 8 cents off of that?
Like 6. I was like, come on, nobody's taking it. So I just like, heck with it.
God damn it. I can't
Tortoise needs one more slap here.
Yeah, I freaking missed him. I can't believe it.
I didn't let my
If
balls
you had the M53, M55, you'd finish this guy like nothing.
Yeah, I didn't let my balls come in.
Firing on the tortoise. There we go.
Alright, Jem, you're mine. You're mine, bitch.
Alright, Jim.
I told you you were
Beautiful. WizardKen.
I was hoping not, but
Right
Did you
out
hit
the
him the
open there,
first
boys.
time?
AT-15 with his
Who
butt
hit the
towards
right
us.
Jem the first time?
It wasn't me.
that's the big
Waffen Dragon? Waffle Dragon? Is that what they call it? Waffle Tiger?
Oh, side shot. Please, please, please. Yes, side shot, and he's
Oh, he
cracked.
stopped,
He's
he
sitting.
stopped.
He's
Oh, but I got him! Guys, I need one more kill for Top Gun on this, eh?
Alright, well,
left over again.
these guys are
I'm
probably
so
up in this
close to-
mountain on the right then.
Yeah,
they haven't-
I need
oh,
this
nope,
kill.
never mind,
there
never
he
mind.
is.
Get him, Rush.
Get him.
Get him,
You know,
Rush.
it's a T92 too.
Come
Yeah,
on,
I
Rush.
got about 6 seconds left.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there's one more somewhere. Where is he? There he is.
To the right. He's where I sit. He's where I sit.
Yeah, where I sit too.
I know,
Come on, Rush.
an educated shot.
Yes!
Top Gun! Right on. There's a whole bunch of kill steals, but it was good.
I still beat your ass even with Top Gun.
I know. Well, come on. I mean, that E75, like, 6 hit points. Did you guys ever find a good artillery position on this map?
You know, if yesterday
Yeah.
I watched and they all took off down. A bunch of them took down the sand, but beach down there. So I went down there and sat back there in that corner. And
Yeah.
I kicked ass.
I wonder if I should go sit where I did with the T92. I actually didn't do bad where I was.
I am going up here.
I've sat on top of this hill and done okay too, where Kenny's going. But I'm really waiting to see how many go down towards the beach, because if they do, a bunch of them do, that's an excellent shooting place, man.
Well, I think that
they only have
I haven't really checked out too many spots. Oh, really? That's awesome. Seeing as I haven't checked out too many spots, I'm going to adventure a little bit. We'll go this way.
I think I'm going to try it down there again. We got one tank moving that way, too.
Yeah, T-44 is... I don't know what he's thinking.
Oh, dude, there is a nice spot kind of right here. This Death Star was sitting there.
Waffle E100. Completely open. Gonna take the shot.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
And I completely fucked it up. Can't believe it.
Oh, yeah. I can hit this AMX-13 if he sits still long enough. I'm gonna try and drive away, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, way overshot. Oh, TD way over here. Probably be an easy shot, though. Waffentrager. Fuck, I can't see him. He's got a nice big rock in his way. There you go. We got him moving now. Beautiful shot.
Shit! Oh, I got it! I still got it! No fucking right!
Got it on the big screen.
Oh my god, I can't believe I got it, man. I shot and he was already moving. I was like, damn it, I'm gonna miss.
I can't get that T-44.
Ooh, I got a kind of a good spot here. I mean, you can see a lot of these TDs in the back here. This guy's fucking backing up, though.
Nope, I hit that Jack Panther. It's on the move. And it's good that we have all different spots. That way, if they did have a lot of arties, I mean, there's no way they're going to fucking see us. Are you going to hit that Indian Panther, Bubba?
Ah!
That Indian Panther?
Oh, shit. Up close. What's that? Can I hit that? No, I can't. Alright, let's check out this
I got one down here by the water I'm trying to hit.
There's a Yag Panther.
Ooh, I hit the Indian Panther.
I got a light tank problem.
I see this.
If he wants to piss with me.
Yeah, I hit the Persian.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, I got killed by an object.
No way.
I thought I was safe, buddy.
Coming up by you already.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize there was that many guys over there.
That's why I went up there once. First time I ever played this. And man, they killed me up there.
Yeah. I was getting ready to shotgun that light tank, and then I pulled out.
Gotta move.
Come back around and got shot in the ass.
Holy shit. Oh, God! Slow down!
You got a medium there, kind of helping you out a little bit.
Someone gets that AMX, we'll be okay. But then this Tiger moves down a hair farther, I'm going to kill him. They light him up for me. There he is.
Jesus Christ.
There they go. Yeah.
I hit him, but I didn't kill him. God darn it. He's going up the hill after those guys.
They're pushing pretty good up the right side here.
Yeah, and I had a good spot to shoot him until that fucking AMX fucked me over. Coming up this way. I just can't get my bubbles to come in. It's too much of a...
I can't end the fire back. They're moving so fast.
I can't hit that fucking Tiger 2 to save my life. And why would you ram him?
They killed the Tiger.
I off that 50.
They got some slow reloaders there still, so they might be alright if they played properly.
I don't think so. I can get the 50, but I got a load. God dang it. I might not be able to in a minute. Nope, he's going down the hill. On the hill? Yes.
Your AT-15 down in the sandy area there, down on the beach. He's got a medium kind of stalking him.
Yeah, I see the Pershing, but I couldn't get a good shot on him.
I hit him once, but he ain't lit up on mine. Oh, there he is. But I'm going to try for this AT-15 one more time.
Oh, shit. Now he's got a... Oh, crap. Now he's got a Death Star after him.
Oh, AT-15 needs one more, Kenny.
Oh, don't turn, man. You're screwed. Holy, why would you do that?
I have no shots at any of these guys.
I can get him. I can get him. I can get him. I just
The
gotta
Pershing's
load up.
bouncing off the back of the AT-15. He bounced off it again. E-50 got him. Alright.
God.
Oh, Kenny, you're in
Oh
trouble.
shit.
Yeah, I
just
hugged the
saw
cliff or
it.
something.
I just saw it. I just saw it.
You got one right in front of you there, Bubba. Right in front of you. He can see you.
My bubbles are off. I ain't got no bullets. Come on. Load me up and make it hit him.
I took
I
some
just
out of it,
missed his
Bubba.
ass.
I gotta
I'm
reload,
dead.
Bubba. I gotta reload. Oh shit! God damn it! Fuck my life.
I had some good hits on that game, but I know I didn't lose no money, that's for sure.
I think you're going to get a shot here if you can reload up there, Ken. Unless they come up behind you.
I'm in a bad position to shoot though if they do come up.
There he is. He's coming over. He's coming over the top. Oh!
Did you get him? Ram him! Get ready for the ram kill! Ram him! You ain't gonna ram him. Did you hit him?
No, he jumped the gun. You could reload up.
Eat shit! No! No! Fuck you!
Oh, you got him!
Oh, that's awesome.
Alrighty, guys, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed those two battles. They were a lot of fun to do. We couldn't stop laughing at my scream at the end. I was like, "Fuck! I can't believe I just missed shooting that Indian coming over the hill." I got too antsy. I really did. I got too antsy. But you can see how diverse it can be, and you saw how I shotgunned the one tank too. I mean, from a pretty long distance without aiming. This tank is really neat for that. It doesn't have a problem with shooting a shotgun a little bit further than usual. I mean, when we shotgun people, usually we wait until they're about half that distance to even 3/4 of that distance away that I was just shooting at. But you can do it pretty easily with this tank. It's just, you know, it's just getting used to this tank. Also, the aiming on this tank does aggravate some people. I know Rush Dodge has some aggravations. It takes time to get used to this tank and its aiming schemes. This one, compared to M53, like he was telling me, he felt like he needed to aim a little bit further behind the tank sometimes than he usually did with the 53, 55 on certain situations, like when your bubbles are not completely round, they're oval shaped like an egg or something like that. There's different things that you have to do, and we feel like there's more air time for this shell too. Takes a little bit longer to get there sometimes. It does feel that way, so you're gonna have to mess with this tank a little bit if you do have it or you're about to get it, and just play with it. But you're gonna love it. I mean, I do, because of the rotating turret, the speed, the ability to like I said, just shotgun anybody easily. You know, your accuracy and aiming time is a huge plus in my book. I feel like this tank does beat the M53-55, not by much, but I do feel that it does come out top a little bit more than usual. Because, I mean, think about it this way too, this kind of scenario. You've got 5 arties on the other side, which we did have the other day, like 4 or 5 arties on one side, and it's just you and a couple other guys that have artillery. It is nice being able to sit sideways and aim in on a spot, see where they're shooting from, shoot them, and then move again. Like, you're not in a regular M53-55 where you back yourself into a corner or something like that. Then you have to shoot, then you have to pull out of that corner, you know, forwards, and then turn and this and that. No, with this tank, you could just get yourself moving very quickly. You can already have yourself positioned in the area that you need to go to next. So when you shoot, you just press the up button and you're going forwards on the left thumbstick. You're flying out of that area, and you're on to your next destination. This tank can hold its own sometimes on one-on-one battles. I mean, you can shoot somebody and then scoot out of there. I've done it. It's pretty nice. I thoroughly enjoy this tank. It's a lot of fun to run, and I highly suggest it for anybody that has artillery or likes artillery. Now, Couple announcements real quick. Thank you guys all for watching my video, watching this video. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers that have been around since the beginning. Thank you guys so much for being supportive to me with my YouTube channel. I love doing what I do. I will have some other games up there. I'm gonna have the final episode of me and Roy on our farm because something happened at the end that screwed up our day on that. I know a lot of people don't watch those series, and that's fine. It's not there to try to make you guys watch new videos or anything like that. It's just to try to expand a little bit, keep growing, have some diversity for other players that do, or other people that do like to watch those things. You know, sometimes it's funny just to watch, you know, just to take a break from tanks. It's good to know there's other games out there that you can take a break from. And that's what we do. You know, that's what we try to do, is take a break here and there from tanks, just because we do get tired of it when we get killed multiple times. The other day was terrible for that on this ×3 weekend. The other thing too I would like to mention is on my loot crate video, I asked you guys to pick what dates you wanted for my subscriber party. You know, I think I said like the 14th through the 17th. You know, one of those days in there, you guys need to pick on what would be best for y'all in the sense of subscriber party, and whatever date gets picked the most, I will choose. Now, a lot of you guys are just like, hey, I want to be in it, and this and that, and I'm getting emails, I'm getting stuff. That's not what I need from you. I just need you guys to tell me what date would be best for you. Would it be Monday, like President's Day, if you live in America? You know, something like that. That's what I need to know, not the other stuff. So, anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen. Thank you so much for joining me. If you love these videos, please hit the like button. There's tons of other videos. I will be working on this long weekend that I have coming up on organizing all my videos. So, like, we're gonna have French tanks. You know, we'll put like French artilleries in one, you know, group slot. We'll put, you know, American tank, heavy tanks in another group slot. You know, just organizing the YouTube channel a little bit more. I've been working on trying to make an intro video and all these different things too. So anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen. Until the next time, see ya.